Hello lovelies! Welcome to It's Crochet O'Clock. My name is Stephanie. We do this live almost every Monday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time ever participating in a YouTube live and you want to participate in the chat, you must be logged into your YouTube account to do so. If you're not logged into your YouTube account, it's not going to let you chat. And that would be no fun because we would like to hear from you. Say hello to us. Also, if you are new, little disclaimer, we have the Three Musketeers here. They like to poke fun. They like to have a good time, but they are locals. That's Freaky, Sue, and Anthony. Don't mind them if they're making puns, because that's just what they do, people. It's what they do. Also, make sure that you are selecting the drop-down box if you're here during the live, and that you select live chat instead of top chat. It likes to default over to top chat. It's going to filter out comments. I'm going to respond to something. You're going to be lost in the sauce. It's not going to be okay. Just switch it. Just make sure that you're on live chat. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome. Everybody's just now starting to come in. Thank you so much for the thumbs up already. Y'all are awesome. That's awesome. If you hit the thumbs up and we're live, that lets the YouTube algorithm know that you like the video, and that then they will be, more likely to send it out to other yarny people. Oh, goody, Leanne is here. Yes! I'm logged in. It might backfire on you, though. It's always hard to tell. Oh, and we got Sherry here, too. Look! Everybody's coming in. That's great, because I got lots of good stuff to show tonight. Banana! Banana! Orange. Vehicle. Oregano. All the Americans are like, what's going on with this lady? The new people are coming in. They're not used to this situation, so they don't know what's going on. Syrup! I do not have Tourette's, guys. The Aussies like me to say certain words. Hello, Aunt Jean Ann. I love you so much. Hey, Josh. Oh, Josh is here. I wonder if Dude Yarn is going to be coming in here, David, because I have to show them how to do a magic circle, guys. I watched Josh live with Dude Yarn the other day, and it was killing me. I was at work, and I was just, it pained me watching those two fellas trying to do a magic ring. Oh, it was just, it was horrible. So I need to show them how to, let me, wait, let me get my handy dandy. Said I will invite him. Okay, well, I will just get things ready just in case for whenever the time comes. For whenever it comes here. Oh, Anthony's here too. Listen, we're gonna have a party. We are going to have a party, y'all. Where is... Wow, okay, that was a little bit extreme. I wasn't ready for that. We didn't need all this. We did not need all that. That hardly ever happens. He said, I'm not embarrassed. That's okay. Listen, it is completely okay. It's completely okay. All right, so I have everything ready for whenever David gets here, so I can show you how to do, a magic ring. Wow, so many folks are popping in. Hello, hello. And Terry's here. Welcome back, Terry. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all did not see that. She usually has Bible group. Yes, my Aunt Jean Ann is logging in early because normally she's at Bible study right now. But she's giving me her Jesus time. Look at her. It probably got canceled for some reason or another, if we're being honest, because she don't give up Jesus time for nobody. I invited him, so hopefully he jumps in. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Oh, Dude Yarn in the house? He's here? Yay! Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so real quick before we get in, if you're just now coming in, I watched Josh from Combat Crochet and David from Dude Yarn the other day trying to make a magic ring, and it was just it was paining me, you guys, to watch them try and do this. You know what? That's probably not the best color. Now that I have pulled all of that out, it's probably not the best color. So let me wind this back up. Hang on, pause for dramatic effect. I got this. I got T-Rex arms. Okay, all right. We'll use this leftover wine barrel that's right here. Okie dokie. You need to explain the 1 hour lives to those who missed the changes. We're doing 1 hour lives instead of 2 hour lives. Okay, so the double magic ring. Let me see, let me squish this camera in for you some. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. So, got your hook, you got your yarn, right? Right here. You take 2 fingers, loop the yarn around your fingers 3 times. Take this tail, stick it between your forefinger and your thumb, and just hold it there, okay? Take your hook, go underneath the first 2, grab that 3rd one, and pull it through. And when you do, twist it just a little bit. You should be able to move this freely, just like that. Pull it around to the back, and you're going to grab this part right here because that's actually going to be your working yarn. So you grab that, and boom. Ugh, Leela tells me I'm about to put you on my TV. So let's just do a couple single crochets in here so then I can show you how to close this, because this is a double magic ring. I don't like doing the regular double magic rings. I'm super insecure, and they always break on me. So I don't like doing them. I always do a double magic ring. They have never broken on me. So here's your 2 loops right here. What you're going to do is you're going to pull on the tail ever so slightly, and over here on this side, one of them is going to move. When you see that one move, you're going to grab it on the opposite side and just pull up on it. And what it's going to do is it's going to close that second one for you. 55-inch. Geez. And then once you get that closed, you can just pull freely on that one, and boom. Double magic ring. Super, super easy, easy peasy. Easy peasy. And literally, like, there's so many tutorials. I think that I have a tutorial, a standalone tutorial. Maybe I didn't make a standalone tutorial on the double magic ring. I'm pretty sure that I did. But so many of my tutorials start out with the double magic ring. No joke. They do. So I hope that was helpful for you. Do you need me to do it again, guys? Oh, bless the little guys. They were trying so hard, y'all. They were trying so hard. They were struggling. Okay, so you still need to weave in the ends. Yes, I still need to weave in the ends. Took some. I love the double magic ring. It took some getting used to, but I've got it now. Yeah. Once you get it down, it is super easy. Do it slower. He says, do it slower. No, John, you know how to do it. I'm not going to tell you how to do it slower. Yes, you have a video on your magic ring. Okay, great. Okay, so I have got lots of stuff to show you. Lots and lots and lots of stuff to show you. First, I think I will do the unboxing. You guys see that massive box back there? Oh, I spent money, you guys. I spent lots of money because if you remember the last time we were here and we were talking, I suddenly realized that holy cow, it's already July. I gotta get Christmas, you know, get working on Christmas. And so I panicked a little bit, but I panicked at a good time because Big July is happening with Lovecrafts. So Paint Box is not on sale anymore, but I bought a bunch of Paint Box because some of the blankets that I'm making, I'm not quite certain if the recipients are actually going to take care of them or not. So I bought a bunch of Paint Box, which is my favorite acrylic yarn if I ever get to use an acrylic yarn. And man, this sucker. Ugh. There's lots of it, y'all. There's lots of it. Really? Are we gonna do this? The other side broke off so easy. Hang on. Haven't even thought about Christmas yet? Oh my gosh, it's July. It's July. We gotta think about Christmas. Ugh. Okay. Come here. Alright, closing the blade. For those of you who are going to fuss at me, the blade is closed. Alright, so I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 balls of, did they put their, yeah, they still don't put the actual colors on there, but this is for my oldest daughter. Today is her birthday. She turned 26 today. So anywho, if you will remember, she has decided that after she got her new bedroom suite, that she is going to do black and red as her colors, y'all. So happy about it. So there is the red. There's the black. Here is more red because the blanket is basically going to be it. Happy birthday day. It's Dylan's birthday. It is Dylan's birthday today. Darian is the younger one. So there's more red because the blanket itself is going to be mainly red with the black accents because ain't nobody got time to do an all black blanket. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. She's lucky that she's getting the black that she is. Then I have, there's the face of someone who doesn't like working in black. What gave you that impression? So, I have a 6-day kid blanket that I am going to be making in turquoise, gray, and white. So there is a whole bunch of turquoise, a whole bunch of turquoise. Here goes a whole bunch of white. Paper white, by the way. Do you guys remember the great paper white shortage of 2018? I think I'm always going to be traumatized by it. Like all of 2018, you couldn't get paper white. It was impossible to get it. Look at all that paper white. Look at it. I was so stoked. It's probably going to be that way for the rest of my life too. And then all of this gray, because I have gray in the 6-day kid blanket, and then I am going to make another blanket for another person that's going to be here with my kids on Thanksgiving, and that one's going to be all gray, hopefully. So yes, I had to buy more yarn. I had to, because this is all Simply Aran weight yarn. Most of my stash, I think I went looking on Sunday before I went on with the patrons, I went looking on Sunday through my entire stash, and I probably only had about 10 balls of Simply Aran for me to do my swatching with. And all of these patterns are calling for Aran weight. Well, the two, Dylan's blanket and the other blanket that I'm making, call for Aran weight, and I figured while I was buying it, I might as well just buy Aran weight for the big 6-day kid blanket too. So there's that. It's a lot of yarn, but hopefully I can get it all done. Hey, stop it. Act like you have upbringing. Hopefully I can get it all done by Thanksgiving, because it's, I really only need to have 2 of those blankets done by Thanksgiving. The other 2 have to be done by Christmas. I'm going to show you some swatches. Hey, look! Miss Claire. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Any word on Snowball 2021? Yes, I just got an email from the coordinator in Orlando, who had spoken with my liaison with the actual Snowball Express. The coordinator is with Project Linus in the Orlando chapter, and they're the ones, all of the blankets get funneled to them, and then they go through and they do their check through to make sure that it meets all of the requirements, yada, 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 and then they carry them over to the event, to Disney World for the Snowball Express. So I got an email from her, and she told me that my contact, the one that I work directly with, is the volunteer coordinator for all of Snowball Express. And she lives in southeastern Texas. And for some reason, she told the Orlando contact that she was going to be my direction and that she was going to be picking up my blankets. I sent her an email and said, hey, this is the word that I've gotten. I haven't started the drive because we didn't know if we were going to have Snowball this year. Are you coming over here? Is this true? Do I need to meet somebody? You know, how are we going to do this? Because we don't have much time, because they have to have the blankets by September. And she hasn't responded back to me. So I don't know what's going on with it. I am trying. That was last week. So I'm trying to get information on it. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't tell you that the blankets that we raised last year, they're all still safe. They're all still vacuum sealed. They're in their own closet. Everything is going great with them. But that's where we are. Let me flip this back around and come here. Let me zoom back out so the camera will stop being cray-cray, because we don't want that. So I've got some swatches. I worked on with the patrons, so the patrons that were with me this weekend have already seen them. I thought I had a third one. Oh, you know what? I left it in the other bag. But anywho, so this is my great niece. My sister asked me to make my great niece a blanket. And these are the colors that we have chosen for it. It's going to be a 6-day blanket. And I bought the pattern from Betty. Hello, Chantel, and anybody else who has come in that I've missed. I bought Betty's pattern. You can get the 6-day kid blanket pattern for free on bettymcknit.com. But this version of the pattern has 3 patterns in one. It's the blanket pattern with the square start, because the original one starts with a ripple, and then you get a pattern for a rabbit lovey, and the rabbit lovey is wearing a dress that is the star version of the 6-day kid blanket. It's the center part of it. So I wanted all of that because I just have to. And this is done in Eco Fusion. And I am in love with it. I'm so in love with it. And I'm so cranky that this is the very last blanket that I have to have ready because it's all I want to work on. I love it so much. This is Vanilla, Blossom, Rose, and Mulberry are the colors for it in Eco Fusion. And I worked this up while I was at work. I worked up the swatch for it, and I thought that I was going to remember what hook size I used, because I swatched so I could figure out how many peaks I needed for the repeats, you know, the starting chain and all that. And then I was sitting down to write all of the math in my planner, and I went, did I use a 4mm hook or a 3.5mm hook on that? So I had to work up a second swatch. This is with a 4mm hook, and it's about an inch wider than this one. This was done with a 3.5. This is done with a 4mm hook in Eco Fusion. And then for the other 6-Day Kid blanket that I am making in Paintbox Erin, I made up this swatch because these are the colors that I had just hanging out in my stash. It's a whole lot bigger. It's a whole lot bigger than that. But then I also did another swatch in Paintbox DK, and let me tell you, working Paintbox DK with a 4mm hook is the same size as working Eco Fusion with a 3.5mm hook. Isn't that strange? Isn't that funky? I thought it was. But anywho, I'm in love with this. I am absolutely in love with this, and I am having issues. I have not made anything out of acrylic in 2 years. It's been 2 years since I've made anything out of acrylic. And I forgot how spoiled I was with the stitch definition of the Eco line, because this just looks, it looks so messy and so blobby. The lights are blowing it out right now, but it looks so blobby to me. But it is what it is. I will make it through. I will make it through. The Fusion one is going to be my reward at the end of it, because acrylic yarn is not my favorite anymore. I do have a favorite. If I have to use it, I use Paintbox, as I said. But, so, let's see. While I have this open, is this the magazine? Yes. For those of you who missed it, the 2 other blankets that I am doing, I am getting the patterns out of the Crochet World October 2020 magazine. If you subscribe to Crochet World, pro tip, you can go to the website and you can look up all the patterns. If you just, I mean, it's so cheap. It is nothing to subscribe to Crochet World, and you get access to all the patterns. All of them. They're all online. So for Dylan's blanket, that's the one that's going to be the red and black one. I am going to make this blanket. So all of this will be red, and all of the green here will be black. That's going to be her blanket. The other blanket that I am going to make is, pause for dramatic effect, is this one right there. And it drew my attention because it said that it is just a simple 2-row repeat. So if it's just a simple 2-row repeat, I'm thinking that I should be able to get this sucker done quickly. We shall see. We shall see. I don't know. I don't know. For the Paintbox ones, you can use the night in the back of the river for more step stitching. Well, we'll see. We'll just see what happens. We will see. So, oh no, I think I left the magazine with the pattern. I thought it was in here, but it's not in here. So I'm making a wall hanging for my youngest daughter for Christmas. Oh, you guys, I finished her table cover. So this, Also, it's from a Crochet World pattern. This was supposed to be a placemat for a dining table. It was supposed to be worked in number 10 crochet thread, but I saw it and I went, that's Darian. That is Darian. And she just got a new living room suit, and it's gray. And I spoke to her, and she said that she's moving her beach theme from, look, everybody's like, oh, you're such a good mama. No. Do you know how long ago I finished this sucker for her kitchen? And I still haven't sent it to her. So anywho, she has a beachy kitchen, and she said that she's going to carry the beachy theme into her living room as well. She's just going to replace the browns with gray. So I thought, great. So this is what I made her out of Eco Cotton. No, I have not blocked it. I have not blocked it. I have not had the time. That's a lie. I had all of the time in the world on Sunday, but I still didn't do it. So this is for her very large square coffee table that my child has. So this is what that is going to be. So that is one of her Christmas presents down and dusted. Well, no, not dusted. It's down, but it's not dusted yet, just yet. But it's finished. And let me tell you, that sucker was easy peasy, you guys. Easy, easy, easy peasy. There was nothing to it. Honest to goodness. Absolutely nothing to it. Will you please work with me? Honestly. I don't know why you're giving me such grief. So I just gotta block it. Gotta block it. As you do. Have to block it. That's a table scarf, right? Yeah. It's not a tablecloth, but it's not a doily either. It's way too big to be a doily. Down, I thought it was cotton. It was cotton. Ha ha ha. It is cotton. I made that with Eco Cotton and a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, and that was following the pattern exactly, aside from the hook size and the yarn size. Okay, so a wall hanging. I do not have a picture of it because I left that magazine up in the living room, and I'm not going to run to the other side of the house to go and get it for you. But I'm making her a wall hanging. You guys, I did not do my due diligence, okay? I did not read the pattern beforehand, and I did not realize that it was worked in 4 different sections, 5 different sections. But I'm invested now. So by the time I figured that mess out, I was too invested. So this is section 1, and it's really, really, really pretty. I'm working it in 3 different grays, and then the aventurine. This is also Eco Cotton. This is part 1, and this is going to be the top. The top here will roll over, and that's where the dowel will go through for the hanging. That's part 1. Part 2 was cables. And I was so dreading the cables, you guys. I was on the phone with my Aunt Jean Ann. I was driving to work. I was on the phone, and she was asking me, so what are you going to work on tonight? And I was telling her, I said, I have to do cables, and I struggle with cables. It's not that I hate them. I don't hate them. I have always struggled with diagonal stitches. They are not my friend. And I'm not very good at them, which is really odd because Bonnie is one of my dearest friends, and Bonnie is the cable queen. And I'm just not all that great at it. So I was dreading it, and my Aunt Jean Ann goes, well, can't you just replace it with another stitch? And I said, no, I've already showed them the picture. They will know that I failed. I have to. So I have to report that I made it through, okay? I made it through. It was just a little bit. This took me all night to do. It took me a full shift. Of course, I was stopping to, do work and all of that stuff, but it took me a full 8-hour shift at work to complete this strip. That's section 2. And now I am on section 3, which is here. Scooting up here, so we have more of this webbing that I actually like, and once this blocks out, I think it's going to be really, really, really pretty. But this one is funky because we're working up this way. I just got finished, we're actually working up this way. I just got finished with this, but this is upside down. And I have more to do over here, but then you stop and you flip it back around and you start working back up this way. And then you connect all of the pieces, and then you work yourself around, and then you do the fringe. It's also a lot larger than what I thought it was going to be. I haven't even looked at the measurements. This is actually the first time that I've put it all, you know, next to each other, and it's a lot larger than what I thought it was going to be. I'm happy with it. Like I said, I gotta block it because that mesh right there, that mesh is oof. It's so pretty. It's so, so, so pretty. And so quick to make too. And this cotton cables, you guys, the stitch definition, I'm telling you. So that's that. Currently work in progress. How did I have that folded to where it was sitting nicely? So there's that. There's that. In here, let me put it back into its... If I don't put everything back into their bags, I will just get discombobulated. I have so many things going on right now. I don't do well with multiple projects to begin with. Okay. Pause for dramatic effect. It's not enough. Okay. Alright. Don't forget to smoosh the thumbs up. Yes, thank you, Chantel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now, the thing that I am probably the most excited about, and yes, I'm so glad that we still have just under a half hour left, because this sucker right here, I've had it for a while, but I was working on other things, and then, you know, natural disasters happened and I couldn't be here. So it was just one thing after another that was putting me off showing this to you. This is a book that I bought. One of our folks here, Russell, he designs crochet patterns and knit patterns. Longtime subscriber, friend. He has probably the coolest job in the world. He works for, well, I don't think that he works for them anymore, but he still does the same thing that he did there. He used to work for a hospice, and his whole job was to go through and appraise donations that were given to the hospice center for them to go up for auction for the charity, for the hospice. He has some of the coolest stuff come across his desk, you guys. Some of the coolest stuff. Hello, Gamer Widows. Are you still drinking my tea? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am. Slower now, because now I'm getting low. But yes, I still am drinking it. So this is a book. I still have it wrapped up because I didn't want anything to happen to it. And Russell is probably going to at me because I am handling this without gloves, and I'm only going to do it this one time. It's double bagged because this, you guys, is super, 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 super old. Very, 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 very old. This is the Girl's Own Annual. It's a book that was published in the UK. He's very, 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 very old. Oh, why did my camera go funky? My camera did not like that. Hold on. Let's see if my camera is going to. Oh no, what is it doing? Of course, because I finally get to show this to you guys. Why is it going crazy? No! Chantel knows exactly how I feel right now. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? So, let me close this. Try that. Hi. See all that merino over there? Plug that back in. Let's see. You got the crochet stitch pattern book. Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. Now let's see if it's going to let me open this and it not go, hey, 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 calm down. Look, you guys. This is so stinking awesome. This book was printed October 6th of 1888. That's how old this book is, and it has crochet patterns in it. And let me flip this back here so my camera does not go haywire, and let me find one of, gosh, the illustrations that are in here. Hang on. I'm trying to get to a pattern because there's all kinds of nifty stuff in here. Let's see if this is going to go crazy for... Look, she's sitting there and she's knitting. So, hold on. I'm looking here. Man, these illustrations are just... I'm going to go back because those were some nice illustrations. Hold on. This doesn't have anything to do with crochet. Look. Ah! It's talking about the Cricket Club. Eating roux pie. Here is a fisherman mending a net, which is pretty stinking awesome. Hang on, I promise you there's crochet patterns in here. There's lots of them in here. There's music sheets in here. Needlework patterns. This is for embroidery. These are embroidery patterns right here. This is a summer bed quilt for a single bed. And then these are cushions. Does it have that old book smell? Yes. Yes, it does. It absolutely does. Whoa. Okay, let me see if it's going to go crazy. There's a color picture right there. This right here, it's called Nature Undefiled. It's beautiful. It is just, it is absolutely beautiful. Hold on. I promise. I just got to get to them. It's so big. So big. Chickens. Illustrations of chickens. The Girl's Own paper. What is Aw, look. This one is called Engaged, and she's fiddling with an engagement ring. You remember when, like, man. More sheet music. I'm getting there, I promise. Maybe. I'm on page 99, but I just don't remember. I would love to be able to sit down and actually read this book, but puzzles. Hang on. Horseback riding. Loose pages. A list of prize competitions, because apparently there was prize competitions. I know they're in here, y'all. My aunt is probably cringing. My aunt is a librarian. In case you guys didn't know that, Aunt Jean Ann is a librarian. So she's probably over there cringing. The History of Flowers. More music. Hang on. I know this is probably super boring for you guys. Alright, looks like we're going into... Nope. Nope, I lied. Hang on. We're on for... Oh! You guys, look at those. Is there swans over there? These are screens. These are meant to be painted on privacy screens. Why does it have the word annual on the front? I think because this book was put out annually. Okay. Sweet. Over. I'm not going to show that because we're family friendly. It's something for the patrons. Patrons remind me. I know John will. I'm going to have to find... I will lose this. Hang on. Hang on. Pause for dramatic effect. Hang on. Oh, how times have changed. Y'all remind me to post that in Patreon because we can't put that up for the general public. Boy. Alright. Answers to correspondence. And now we're into dress. Dress, all of the fancy dresses. Ooh. A dead bird. Okay. I wasn't ready for that, but okay. Tips on housekeeping. More sheet music. More about flowers and history. Come on, can we get to the needlework section? Please. I mean, we're on page 327 now. I have to be getting close. More chickens. We have chickens. Owls. More sheet music. Hang on. I'm getting in. There. Come on. I know that they're in here. Honest to goodness. I do. Come on. It's only because I'm live. If I wasn't live... Oh! Oh! Wait, wait, wait. Wow. That is such a beautiful picture. Look at that, you guys. Such a beautiful picture. Let me see if it's gonna go. It's gonna go cranky. I just found one a second ago. Wow, look at that. Man. More sheet music. The sheet music. Aha! Okay. So here's one. That right there looks strangely similar to what I just made. I mean, it's not the exact same thing. But this is the edging for it. These are knit socks. This is called My Work Basket. Crochet lace for trimming counterpanes, toilet covers, etc. White or colored crochet cotton is used according to the article for which it is intended to trim. This pattern is worked on the back thread of the stitch. Make a chain of 41 stitches, turn back. Woo! And then it goes into the instructions of it. And, you know, Russell was talking the other day because he has another book that had 1 or 2 patterns in it, and there's no stitch definitions. You're just meant to know what the stitches are. There's no help in the stitch definitions at all. Gosh, look at that. There was one. I'm just flipping through these because I know that there's another one. I saw it back there. Ooh. Pretty pictures. I'll bet you if I go through here, I'm going to find a reference to a cluster stitch or a decrease. She got her little Kit Kat. Okay, so they're back here. Oh, look! I open up to one right there. This picture is of cap embroidered in point lace and gold stitches, English 16th century. Embroidery of dawn threads. Finding of Moses was embroidered. Wow. Wow. Okay, there's the index. Hang on. Alright, so this is another thing called My Work Basket. I guess that's what they call this. Cover for small table in ivory needlework. That is very, very, very intricate. Here, let me see if my camera is going to go haywire if I zoom in. I don't know if it's going to focus on it or not. Hey, focus. Focus right there. It's not going to want to focus. Unfortunately, it's not going to want to. There's too much going on, and it cannot handle it, Captain. Well, no, we'll stay there. So there is that one. That's pretty. That's really, really pretty. Oh, that was a lot of pages skipped. We don't want to do that. This thing is so big. It's 900 pages. 900. Aww. More needlework. This thing is just so stinking cool, you guys. There's so many pictures. Some beautiful artwork in it. It's a sewing pattern. Oof. Wait. Don't skip. Come here. Okay. Man. She's picking her nose. Freaky. Hello, Diana. So this is embroidery. All of these are embroidery. This is for a pillow. I don't know. It's wall pockets. A handkerchief satchel. This one over here is for gloves, and that's a sunshade. Tapestry painting. That's what those were. Hang on. Alright, it's just words. That's a pretty painting. Or illustration, rather. Hang on. Here is another one. I know I saw it. More flowers. More answers to correspondence. There we go. So this is cross stitch right here that you can't see because I just covered it up. This one right here is a cross stitch pattern. This is knitted, and it's for a sock. This is big description of it. It's actually pretty. It's pretty stinking pretty. It's really pretty. Russell, who is one of our group, he lives in the UK and he deals with antiques, and he came across it and it was going up for auction and I bought it because I had to have it. I know that there's more in here. The hairstyles. You imagine being the person that did all of this? Must have been a book for a well-to-do lady who would have staff to do the work. Okay, here we go. So here goes another one. This is crochet trimming for a chemise, is what this is. And it's actually, okay, so this one is the crochet trimming for a chemise. And it stops here, and then figure 2, which is this right here, is knitted lace for underclothing or tablecloths, and knitting cotton and wool for woolen materials for dresses, thread, or silk is used. And then this is a crochet lace with braid. And this is beautiful. I don't know how in Sam Hill they did that, but I'm gonna figure it out. It says this lace is worked in one length each row, having begun fresh. So you break off on each of that. And then figure 4, which is this one right here, this is crochet as well. And it's a crochet counterpane in colored wools. This counterpane is made in strips placed cornerwise. In each square make one chain, da, 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 da. And then it goes into the, that would probably make a really pretty curtain, you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that great? Like, I really want to try this one out. You guys can't see it, and the image is too small. But I don't think that this is, I don't know, it's pretty, you guys. It is just stunning work. Stunning, stunning, stunning work. Probably should have taken a picture of that one because I really want to work that out to see what that is. The only downside is that all of this is in UK terms. So I would have to rewrite the pattern for myself. I cannot get over that picture right there. It is so, so pretty, you guys. But anywho, that is my treasure. That is my treasure. 1888. Now I have to order myself some white gloves because I do not want to ever touch it again with my hands. Ever. I don't want it to get hurt. But 1888, you guys. It's crazy. It's just so, so, so crazy. I'm going to put it back in here to make sure it stays safe because we don't want nothing bad to happen. I saw it and I had to have it. I just absolutely had to have it. Oh no. The tape got stuck somehow. Of course it did. Of course it did. Hey! Stop it. In there. Stay covered. Do well. Do good things. So there you go. Is it all black? There are some colored illustrations in it as well. Great idea to get gloves. Yes, I probably should not have handled it with my bare hands. I have a couple friends who are, I have one really good friend who is a textile historian, and she would probably be, if she saw me handling that book without gloves, whenever she goes to conferences, when they're in person, the CGOA conference, she always has a table out there with all of her treasures, and she has some beautiful treasures as well. You were going to chat about the CGOA. Thank you, you guys. So CGOA starts this week. Of course, Jennifer and I are going to be live tomorrow on the Good Loops Facebook page. The Good Loops Facebook page at our normal time. That will be at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And then on Wednesday morning, at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We will be with Carlay of Nurturing Fibers. So if you've never gotten to meet Carlay before, if you've never gotten to hear her talk, Wednesday will be the day for that. You can also always go and watch the replay because it's going to be on the Good Loops Facebook page. On Thursday, we have Bonnie Barker at 11 a.m. So we're going to be talking about Bonnie, things that she has coming. Then on Friday morning, it's me and Jen at 11 a.m. There's a lot of people, believe it or not, that don't know who we are. Weird, but there's a lot of people that are just looking for nurturing fibers, and they Google it, and they find Good Loops that way. They didn't find us through my YouTube channel or through Facebook, so they have no idea who we are. So we'll be doing a meet and greet on Friday morning. Then Friday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Josh from Combat Crochet, who is going to come and hang out with us. Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern, we have Betty McKnit that's going to come on with us. And then Saturday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we have the big gathering in Zoom, where you can come in. You don't have to turn on your camera if you don't want to. You don't have to use voice if you don't want to. But whenever Jennifer and I go to trade shows and conferences, we like to go and have dinner with, our people that are around us all the time here virtually. We like to go have dinner with them because we're so busy working in the booths that we don't get time to spend with all of you guys. So that dinner time is our time to get to spend with you guys personally. Well, in a group setting anyways. So we didn't want to lose that. So what we're doing is we're having a pajama party. We're gonna hang out in whatever it is that you happen to be wearing. Please be wearing clothes. And have dinner with us. I'm gonna be eating. It's gonna be super crazy early in the morning for Jennifer, so she's probably gonna be sipping on her coffee. But we're just gonna try to do the best that we can, and that's what we're doing for the Crochet Guild of America conference this week. There's all kinds of classes that are going on all month long. There's actually classes going on. If you're not a member of the CGOA, you can still participate in the classes. They're just a little bit more expensive. But it's good fun. I don't sleep. John. No, nobody in the birthday suit. I will kick you out. We will not be doing that. But I will see you guys tomorrow morning at, tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern on the Good Loops Facebook page, where we will re-announce all of that stuff all over again. But the big thing is that Good Loops, we have free shipping starting Wednesday morning at 12:01 a.m. We have free shipping for the duration, domestic shipping. Let me throw that out there, domestic shipping for the duration of the conference. So it will go from Wednesday morning 12:01 a.m. until Saturday evening 11:59 p.m. All through that time you can place an order with Good Loops, and it will be free shipping, because if you were coming to a conference you wouldn't have to pay shipping because the items would be there and you would be leaving with them. So we didn't want you guys to have to pay for shipping, so we're gonna eat it. Might be able to join in Zoom. Yes, Amanda, you should be able to join in the Zoom, because that's going to be a very late Zoom. So all of the Aussies will be able to come in with the dinner party, but it will probably be this time right now on Sunday for you guys is when the Zoom meeting will be for the Australians. So if you guys want to come and hang out with us, you can. I don't know what I'm going to be eating yet, but I will figure out something. But for right now, I've got to go. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys in the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook group. If you're not a patron, please consider Signing up as a patron, you get all kinds of cool stuff and behind the scenes stuff, all of that. Well, if we didn't already have plans. No, you guys should not have plans. Because it's conference week. You should not have plans. Alrighty, guys. I will see you guys soon in one way or another. We will see each other soon. Have an awesome evening. Have an awesome week if I don't get to see you. And remember to be kind. Bye.